Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Round 13, season 6. Friends, just me tonight, because Will is being cringe. Um, yeah, so you gotta do it with me today. Um, hopefully, we are not expecting a 20th member in the lobby, because I choked and unfortunately picked the car, so for whoever is not in the lobby, unlucky, buddy. Dusty goes P1 now, but he's the only one to set a lap yet, so let's get everything up the screen. Let's see. We're gonna be next. I think Days is gonna start his lap. Nikki goes fastest with a 129.966. Mackie only goes third. Say goes to pole position provisionally by 8 tenths. The a quick child, that's for sure. Who else do we have on our lap? It looks like Adotonian is gonna finish his lap right behind the Red Bull of front for Fireballer. Starting. Adotonian goes P6 for now. Scorsy finds himself in the final sector. As he goes through the final corner. This is the apex by a little bit. DRS open up to the line. Scorsy goes for a 129.276. A little bit over a 10 short of provisional pole. We got Days now coming out of the final corner. Can he do something about that pole time? He cannot. 5 tenths off. 5 tenths on the dot. Well, say in control for now. Sui goes up to P7. Fireballer coming through the final set of corners. Onto the power again. DRS wide open. Trying to take the shortest line through the line. He goes to P6. Just under a second of provisional pole. So Say really putting out a pretty good banker there. As Dace is turning the wrong way. That is not the correct way to go, buddy. What are you doing? I think that was the end of the first runs. We got Fried Cheeto and Front Line, both on outlaps. We also have Jay Siula, who has retired because I believe he has a quali ban, because he was an absolute menace last week. Some might say he was Bozo of the week. But new week, new chances, of course, for everyone to be the Bozo. So let's see who will run away with it. It'll be interesting to see if someone really puts down a marker early to secure the prize, you know? But we shall see. We do have front line on the lap right now. Going to the end of the second sector. Would the split be good? It's a 50.3. I wouldn't know if that is good, to be honest. Here he goes through the final corner though. DRS open and up to the line. Can he challenge for the front positions? No, he cannot, but he can challenge for P9. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even challenge for it, he takes it. We got Slayer starting his first run. Fried Cheeto unfortunately invalidates, so he's gonna go again. He's got Nicky on a lap. He was 2/10 up already in sector 1. Look at the boy go. Just love to see it, man. Takes the chicane pretty nicely. A little bit of oversteer on the exit, but it's pretty good still to me. He has lost everything he had though, so didn't look good at all apparently. Can he still gain something back in the final sector? This is least very committed though. It looks nice. We shall see if it's quick as well. Final corner, misses the apex by a country mile. And some oversteer on the exit. Doesn't look great for Nicholas here. And he indeed does not improve, so he will not be happy with that run. We got Slayer though, coming to the line for his first run. He was for 30.3, good enough for P9. There's a Fried Cheeto. After invalidating the last lap, he goes again. Can he get a better showing here instead of a invalidated lap? Goes for a 131.0. Good enough for P14. So let's go back to the front then, because a lot of leaders are out. Caesar goes for P4. Good lap from him. 7/10 off P1 still though. We got Say, who was 4/10 up in the sector 2 split. Coming out through the end of sector 3. He does not miss that apex by a country mile. But was it quick though? 128.8. He has lost time in the third sector, but still a good improvement there. As he goes 4/10 clear of P2. Scorntree, who's gonna start his lap right now. Day's up by almost 7.5 tenths, which is roughly what he needs to go for pole. He does have a slipstream, but he decides to not take it for some reason. He runs out of battery as well. He does 28.818. He beats Say by a little bit more than half a tenth. Could have been more if he took the slipstream there, but he's too good for slipstream, so I didn't take it. Bomb with a 49.9 split. That's pretty quick. He just needs to clean up the final sector then, and we shall see where Palmer goes. We already got a McLaren in the top 4, so can we make it 2 in the top 5? Palmer goes to the line. 129.350. Only P4 for Palmer, which is a little bit disappointing if you know how quick Palmer is usually. Seems like Mackie is having some issues readjusting to this game. A lot of guys obviously playing the new game. So it's a little bit of an adjustment period for Mackie. That is what you get if you learn the game on muscle memory. Dave's going into the pits. Fireballer. He's just finished his lap. Goes P5 actually. So he puts Caesar out of the top 5. Do we have anyone on a lap? I saw that Hightower jumping above Adotonian and Mackie there. Good stuff. Shri unfortunately is invalidated. He is 3.6 seconds up. He has got the chicane, I imagine then, perhaps. Because that is really quick. Looks like he is on his way back to the pit lane. We got Dusty on our lap. Let's see. Let's jump on board with Dusty and see what he can do. There comes Dusty. P6. 40 seconds left on the clock. A lot of people on outlaps. Looks a little bit busy there in sector 3. We go on board with Say. Seems to not be improving through sector 1. Might get a cheeky slipstream here. Or he's gonna get blocked. Either way. Gonna be quick on the straight. He's gonna get a slipstream indeed from thinking that is Slayerized. No, I think it's Hightower who is, I'm afraid, a little bit too late with going out there. Or is it not Hightower? I'm confused a little bit. It's not Hightower. It is the other LP. It's Slayer. Here goes Say though, after I was absolutely rambling on about who it was. Fireballer and Gunnar have gotten the flag, but Say going to the final sector. Can he improve? He doesn't need much. For Paul, obviously. Side tower retires. Unfortunately, spinning out in sector 1. But Say improves by a tenth and goes P1 for now. But Dace is up by quite a lot, so Dace really has to choke it here to not get pole position back, provisionally at least. A lot of wheel spin though on the exit. And he does improve by 128.603, so back up by 1.5 tenths. Here comes Scornsy though through the final corner. Can he take it away maybe? 129.0, no. Doesn't really even come close. Palmer taking a beautiful line into the pit lane, I think. Yeah, he's looking for it. There it is. He found it. And that will be it. So, Dace on pole position. Look at that. Beautiful. A Dace safe front row. 5 different constructors in the top 5. Beautiful. So there you go. Dace taking pole by quite some margin in the end. 1.5 tenths clear of Say and a big gap to the rest of the field. So big gaps. Perhaps showing some where like they've been playing F124. I would imagine a lot of the guys. I wonder if Dace has been playing. If not, Dace is a master of adapting. And I know Say hasn't been playing it, so that would explain them being quite a margin quicker than the rest today. And because I was goofy, not picking spectator, we will be on board for the first lap, guys. How exciting that's gonna be. I shall be watching. We will be missing, unfortunately, the lead battle because I gotta drive to the pit lane. But hey, at least maybe we pause some chaos, right? So let's see. See what the strategy is gonna be. Simple one stop. Would be funny if I just press the button right now and we will just start. And I will take my quali ban next week. See what everyone's doing, as we have now a little bit more power than normal, of course. So quite a variation here. Some brave souls going for the softs here. Couple hards. Nope, we going. Seems like Say switched to the hard, so... Oh, and Palmer switched to the mediums. Oh! He's switching to the softs. Exciting stuff. People changing their minds. Days now going for the hards. Is anyone gonna get bait and switched here at the end? Seems like the top 3 is gonna start on those hearts. No, we gotta do this, of course. So.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Well, a nice lap around France here for the broadcast as well. Hopefully I won't embarrass myself by driving. So we got a couple disqualifications, look like Dusty and a Alfa Romeo, I think. Oh, that is Dusty, so it's the Haas. I don't know who the other one is.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
So Mackie down in P17, very unlike him. He seems to be paying the highest price of playing a different game. Huh. Oh. Damn. You guys haven't seen anything there. But I'm better in parking than Mackie. Well, here we go then. First lap from at the back of the grid. My apologies for the unfortunate camera angles. Seems like a good start there from Jace Julia, already on the outside of Mackie. On the inside, I should say. Let's see. Everyone seems to be going through turn 1 okay. I do see some yellows. I'm scared. We got lost front line there in turn 2, unfortunately. It seems like everyone is behaving pretty nicely. Yeah, pretty calm first lap, I would say. At least from our POV back here.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Well, that was the first lap then. Pretty goofy that I did not click spectator. At least we know Daze has kept the lead there. No, I fumbled because I didn't do spectator VTech. So that was on me. Let's see then. Biggest winners there from the start. Definitely Mackie getting up 7 positions. Esther Sharia up 5. Biggest loser there, Frontline obviously losing out in turn 2. Also Nikki losing 4. Fireballer, Hightower and Slayer all losing 3. We got Mackie here looking for a move on Fried Cheeto. Not gonna go for it at this moment. Let's look at the tires again. Sharia the only one on softs. The rest is split up in hard and mediums. As Mackie now going to the inside of Fried Cheeto and he takes that move. It looks like. Look at the POV of Sharia there. So we have a ghosted car right in front. That's Fireballer's AI. He luckily has rejoined now. Look at this close battle here. Fried Cheeto off the track. Sharia gonna go for the move into the final couple of corners. He's looking at it. Switching to the inside there. Not brave enough on the brakes. We have Daze setting another fastest lap on those hard tires, holding on pretty well. Sure, now under pressure of Sui. Close racing there in the midfield. This Fireballer now off the track. Didn't really see what happened there. If he got pushed off or did he just went off, but Fireballer now dropping like a stone through the pack. Vitek, you are right. Daze is indeed cooking on those hards. Let's jump back to the front as Palmer goes for P2 now on those mediums. So we shall see if it's really Daze cooking or if Palmer has the pace to catch back up. So he's not going to re-challenge into the fast right-hander. Although the slipstream might force him to, but he's lifting off. So he's okay with staying in P3 for now. I mean, of course he is. He's just driving. Aki already picking up a penalty. We got Fireballer and Sui going side by side again. Sui now gets the inside for the final corner. Gets the space. Good racing there from the two. But Fireballer is going to keep 11th position there. And he also is hanging on to the DRS, but he has lost all the battery. And there goes Say off the track. So he might be pretty quick, but he cannot keep it on the black stuff. Which is pretty important if you're racing. Otherwise you get bans. Anyway. Scoring to putting some pressure on Say. Don't think he's really gonna go for the move though. Top 4 breaking away at this point. 1.6 clear of Caesar in P5, who's gonna get passed now by Kelly Rupp. Kelly Rupp going into P5. Can he close that gap down now though? Does he have some battery? He does not have much. So it's gonna be tough for him. Might have to work together there with Caesar a little bit. Dusty also still in that DRS train. Then we gotta get to Mackie in P8, who's just chilling. Collecting pens, driving around. No battery. Just vibes. Oh, there goes Say. Having a hard time controlling his car. Say's in P3 for now though. Scornsy all over him. Look at this, guys. You can cover them in a blanket. Top 4 really close there. Oh, well, they're within 1 second of each other, I think. That is impressive to see. 8-10 separating the top 4 there. Palmer perhaps having some sense of urgency on the mediums, but at this point you're not going to break away anymore, so might as well just sit there and save the tires. Nikki and Sharia battling down in P11. Seems like Nikki's going to have that move done. Nikki up to P11. And it's now his job to close down Fireballer in P10. seems like the social Sharia already given up a little bit. Here comes Sui. Getting out of the slipstream, getting side by side. Going into the fast chicane in the middle of the sector. And Sharia goes around the outside. And keeps the position, so well done. Kosovs definitely have some life, although here this is turning out to be a real nice battle. Sui going for the inside again. Going board with Slayer. Sui backs out, but pretty weird run, I guess. Slayer decides not to go for it. Look at this. And they are not helping themselves because they're dropping out of the DRS of Nikki now. Sui goes wide there to the left-hander. Yeah, this is not working out for the guys. This is not smart. Nikki will be loving it though. He will be checking out of this battle. Sui now. He has to get past at this point, and he's gonna go do that. Let's go back to the top. Caesar got back past Kelly, but the gap to Scorsy keeps growing, so it's really a top 4 at this point. Say dropping off a little bit off the back of Days. Kelly going back past Caesar, and also Dusty passing them both. Look at that. Excellent overspeed there from Dusty. Waited for his moment and takes 2 positions up to P5. We got a yellow at the back of the field. That is Hightower. Spun at the place where he unfortunately DNF'd in quali. So he has not learned anything from that mistake. Because he went right on and did it again. Look at this though, Palmer. We have missed that, but Palmer has taken the lead. And now we got the 3 hard runners right behind. Sui and Sharia continue battling. Let's go back, because that's an entertaining battle. As we also see Nikki looking the wrong way. A classic Nikki bottle job there. As Mackie picks up his next third 3 seconds, and he has seen enough. He retires the car and he's gonna go cry on F124. Yeah, it's inevitable, VTech. It always happens. Nikki does something really weird at some point. I'm not happy with it, but it's just part of life, I guess. It's inevitable. Let's go back to here. Look at this, side by side, the top 4. As Scorsy is gonna try and perform a switchback, but Say blocks it off, and no switchback for Scorsy. He stays fourth. Dace takes the lead though. He might blame you, you know. He has a tendency of not blaming himself, at least. So here we go for a move on front line. It's gonna be a switchback. No, he's gonna try around the outside, and he actually pulls it off. Very nice move there from Nikki around the outside. Nice stuff, buddy. Love to see it. We got 2 Alpines at the back. Those guys have not been doing great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Is it the same corner? What a funny guy. What an interesting character that Nicholas is. I would imagine he's now gonna pull into the pit lane, unfortunately, and he's gonna retire like a bozo. Yeah, this is looking like a retirement. Oh. Yeah, there he goes. Cringe Lord Nicky strikes again. So we will not pay any more attention to him. Let's focus back on the top 4 then. Yeah, he is indeed a bozo. He is now on pole position to get bozo of the week. because that was just goofy. Goofy behavior. Spinning twice in the same corner, back-to-back laps, and then leave. Something special, man. We got Kelly Rob and Dusty going side by side with this nice battle. Battle for P5. That's a great. Will is working, I think. Doing that night shift. So he's not here today. Also a strong contender for boss of the week, indeed. He will get a shout as honorable mention. Palmer goes back through, and also Dusty goes back through on Kelly Rob. So top 4 stays the same. It's really a close battle. Look at this, man. Beautiful racing there from the 4. They're really just... They're just there, all together. Say putting some pressure on Days though. Say not really... Oh, he is burning now, a little bit. Oh. Oh. Forcing him defensive though. Yeah, I agree with you, Vitek. I think the undercut is really powerful. Oh, we got a safety car, so... Who cares about your undercut? We're all gonna pit. Fried Cheeto has lost it. Where's he at? He's somewhere there. Yeah. Fried Cheeto. Not making it to the end. He is literally fried. Well, let's see. This safety car works out pretty well for Palmer, I would say. He goes to the hards. Perhaps going to the end. Maybe making another stop, but here he goes. Into the pits, as does everyone else. Don't speed now, guys. Well done, look at this. Really close between the top 4. Dusty, I think everyone's just gonna get in. Yeah. That's what I would do at least. Let's see what tires they're going for. Hard for Palmer. Mediums for both Say and Days. I would imagine Scornsy does the same. And he does. So everyone who started on the mediums is a winner. Sharia also a winner because he can go to hard or mediums. He can really just decide what he wants to do. He has a choice. What will he go for? He goes hards, which is the logical choice, I would say. Gisulia is gonna cause some absolute mayhem because he decides to go for softs, which that is fun. We'll see if it works out for him. We've got Hightower who decides to not pit, which makes sure he's in the pack, so he cannot slow us all down, guys. That's a win. Let's go back to the front then. So Palmer leading the safety car. Bit unfortunate. It was really close racing, but obviously nothing gonna stop them from doing that again. Palmer's gonna feel some pressure though in the first couple laps from the guys on the mediums. But after that you would think that he and Dusty are in a pretty good position. And Caesar and Fireballer as well. Everyone on the hards can go to the end, I would think. The mediums perhaps have to make another stop, or they're really bad at the end, but don't know exactly. We'll see. Yeah, I think so, VTEC, something like that. Because the safety car is not going to go in this lap, and then if no one pits, should have known Hightower is gonna go in. So he's gonna pit, hopefully he catches up, and then we'll be going at the end of this lap. So then it's gonna be, yeah, exactly 15, I think. Vitek with the knowledge, he knew he's the race director, I think. Let's invite Chuck Blazin back into the lobby. If I got him. I don't. Then I cannot invite him back into the lobby. Hopefully Sharia will do it then. And then we can get back going after this safety car, because, yeah, there he is. Yeah. And Hightower is going to catch the pack already, so we are going to go at the end of this lap, I would think. It is going in. So, quick safety car. That went pretty well, I would say. Appreciate it, guys. Not making us suffer through. I'm in a PlayStation party. Because the Discord party doesn't work with the voice chat on PlayStation. I can't save my voice. Which is super cringe. Fix that, Discord, if you're listening. Please. Yeah. You gotta boot up the old PlayStation then if you wanna do that. Or you take the plane and come sit right next to me, buddy. But here we go. We are waiting for Palmer to go. Dace looks ready. He's pretty ready, I would say. Everyone was pretty ready except Dusty. Dusty, it was not ready. At least not as ready as the guys in front. Looks like everyone goes clean through the first chicane. I say that, and they are. Someone is tumbling, but he's still going. So not too bad. Whew, that was really close. We are going through the outside there of Elatonian. And Fireballer disconnects again. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Some trouble with the internet there for Fireballer. Dave's already taking the lead, but is Palmer gonna re-challenge? No, he's gonna stay behind. Now will Palmer stay with Dace? On the tire offset, of course. Also a very quick Say right behind. Say is gonna go for the move, I think. Let's go on board with Scornsy and see how it looks. Say on the inside. Easy move, Palmer. Really opening the door there a little bit for him, I think. Now will Scornsy have some urgency behind his pass as well? We shall see. It will be the first time that Scornsy will do an overtake with urgency. It's gonna go through the outside. Gonna go a little bit off the track. But they're side by side, and I think Scornsy is gonna get that move done. So he is in P3 now. Which is a net P2, of course, because Say got that penalty. Because he can't keep it on the black track. Further down the field, we got Fireballer not back in yet, unfortunately. So his race is gonna go from bad to worse. Dusty not able to keep up with the top 4. So the top 4 has some absolutely great pace. But Kelly Rob might have something else to say about it. He wants to try and stay with them. He has to make up 2 tenths in the final sector to reconnect the train. 3 tenths now. Let's see if he can do it. Gap is getting bigger though. And there in the background we see Dusty absolutely binning it into somewhere. Completely out of the frame he went. Luckily for him there was no wall there. So he continues on, but he's down in P15 now. So it looked like a good position now turns into a horrible position. As he has to go through almost the entire field to get back to where he was. Let's go back to the lead battle though. Top 4. Palmer dropping off a little bit, but he is well in the DRS, so he will be content with where he is. And we got Sui all over the back of Jay Julia on those softs. So we try and have a little look in the inside there, but he's being met with a pretty firm no. Just Julia already out of battery. So he's been burning. He has made up a couple positions to be fair, but now probably gonna be stuck here in P6 without battery and no DRS from his teammate. Kelly Rob seems to not have the pace to catch up to the top 4, so he'll be in no man's land. As Chuck Blazing rejoins, so happy to see him back in. P12. Got some work to do for sure. Let's see if he can do the work. Sui now, side by side with just Julia. Nice battle. Sui goes around the outside of turn 2. Caesar's gonna try and follow as well, but it's not gonna be able to do it there. Shri and Gunnar now scrapping it out. The Fireballer has left the session and he has been retired, so that means he left the session on his own and it unfortunately kicked him out, so that's unfortunate. Dusty apparently also lagged out, but he rejoined just now. Fireball is rejoining, but he's gonna be in for a horrible surprise when he sees his car DNF'd. Slayer battling it out with Sharia now. Battle for P9. Also a battle for P11 right behind with Gunnar and Edeltonian. Edeltonian is gonna hold on to the position. Yeah, it's really Jover. Now we got front line on the inside of Gunnar. He's gonna take that move off on the final corner, and Dusty also gonna get past. So Gunnar losing 3 positions there in a very short time. We got a yellow. Seems to be Caesar off in the first chicane. Don't know exactly what happened there, but seems like Jesudi also lost a little bit of time. So perhaps something happened there, but I don't know. So Tria though, really close behind Slayer. Slayer gonna go for the move here on Jesulia. He's gonna step out of the slipstream, takes the inside line. Gonna complete that move before the break-in zone. And now Jesulia getting a moment. Also losing a position to Sharia. So his softs are tumbling down the order now. Softs are not the way to go around this track. That's pretty clear. Not having a great time. So, top 4, as they were. We've got Kelly Rope and Sui both really in no man's land, both getting a 5 gap in front and behind. And then 2 in between. So, Say getting another 3, so that's 6 now. So he will fall down the P4 at least. 9/10's the gap as well to Days, but he's gonna have the DRS, so he's gonna close back up. But none of it's Scornsy got anything to say about it, because then it's Scornsy who's gonna close up there. So he takes P2 from Say. Scornsy have the pace now to stay with Days, though. That's gonna be important. We shall see. We got Dusty and Adeltonian fighting it out in the chicane. Seems like Adeltonian's gonna lose out there. Frontline also gets past him. She saw Slayer and Sharia really close behind each other, right in front of them. But a fun little battle here for I'd say it's P9 on the grid. Dusty leads this train. He's fighting back after that unfortunate spin out of this corner. Now he shows us how to take it correctly. So he does know what he has to do. Let's go back to the front. Palmer staying with these guys pretty well. The race is only gonna go better for him, you would say. His tires are gonna get better and better. And Scornsy did indeed stay close to Days, and he's actually gonna go for the lead here, I think. No. But he's gonna show Days that he's right there. Let's have a little cheeky look at the battery situation. So we got Days only 30% left. Scornsy on 50%, so Scornsy is chilling. Say also 60, and Palm on 40. So pretty close. Days obviously has the benefit of the slipstream, so he can't really regenerate. No slipstream, no DRS for him. Oh, Days gonna go into the pits, so those mediums are not gonna make it to the end. Days is deciding to bail out on lap 18. The start of 19 now. Scornsy now leads the way. No DRS of course for him again. And with Say right behind, can he keep that? So where's Days gonna drop down to? Is he gonna drop into that pack? Oh, he's gonna be behind the pack. That is not ideal for Days. This is not gonna help him out, I think. He's gonna be stuck behind these guys now. Oh, this has not been the greatest strategy call for Days. He has pitted into a gap, but the gap has been horrible. He's just losing time to the leaders now at this point. He needs to get them, all 3 of them, on these straights. And he might, you know. Oh, he's gonna get 2. His teammate's gonna fight him though, which is really weird. Adeltonian almost spinning himself out there. Days up to P10, but he has lost time. If Scornsy planned on pitting, they should do it now. They're staying out. So no. Days is gonna get the undercut then, because he's gonna get past front line here, and then he's gonna absolutely bolt away. So now Dace can make some inroads. I wonder if Scornsy and Say are just gonna go to the end then. Are they waiting for softs? Perhaps. I don't know. We shall see. Susi Sharia. Go back past Slayer right for P6. Integrated line through the S's, to the S's, it's not the S's of course, but the fast chicane. Say now goes for the lead. Into the chicane. Takes P1. Obviously it will not stand because he has a lot of penalties, but the honor on track at least. Good Days right behind Dusty now. Not able to make the move before the chicane, but he will easily get it here on traction, I would say. Goes for the inside line. Not willing to burn battery, and he doesn't have the straight line speed, it seems. He has to go completely on the inside, and he gets the move done on Dusty, but now he's right behind Slayer and Sharia. This has been a fierce battle. Oh, it's going all wrong there for Sharia. They're maneuvering too well. No contact made by these guys, so good racing. It looked a bit weird though. Here goes Dace though for P6, and then he will have some clean air. 7 seconds he has to push into. So that's gonna work out for him well. What's his gap to the lead? It's 19 seconds. So that's what he gotta make up if he wants to win, and they are not pitting. Which Palmer is not pitting, I would imagine. He's just gonna go to the end of the harsh, but I would think those mediums are gonna be pretty worn out at the end. Days with a 9-lap tire advantage on those guys. Gap down to Sui, already down to 5. Say dropping a little bit of time there to Scornsy. Perhaps feeling the tire wear. Top 3 are keep extending their gap on Kelly Rob though. But it's really Days who is the quickest. He's gonna set the fastest lap there, I would imagine. No. And perhaps he already has it. Let's check it out. No, it's Scornsy on 31.9. Interesting. Days now 2.3 behind Sui. That's Palmer. He's gonna go and try and take P2 here. Jay's gonna fight it. Oh! That's so silly, Say. I looked a bit like a racing incident, but if Say is 6 seconds of penalties, it's pretty goofy that you're fighting that hard. A little bit of bozo behavior from the child there. Days now 1 second behind Sui. He's gonna get the DRS on the main straight, and if he times it correctly, you will pass him immediately. Unless, of course, Sui is gonna play some games here to try and hold him up a bit. We got another yellow. It's Slayer Eyes, I think, who is spun in turn 2. Gotta keep back going though, so. Oh, Days already passed. That's pretty quick. So, no games being played. Or we're not even able to play games, perhaps. Yeah, so Scorgy now got a 1.7 second gap to say. Doesn't really matter because he has 6 seconds anyway. So we are robbed of a lead battle here, unfortunately, by bozo behavior. That's unfortunate. Shreya picks up at 3 seconds now. Days now a second behind Gallirop. He is catching really quickly, but he's gonna run out of laps. Is he gonna get Gallirop on this straight? I would think so. Slowing down really quick, going to the inside. I mean, easy move into the chicane. So the gap now to Palmer is 6.4. Then he needs another 7 to get the Scornchy. 13.7. It's gonna be a tall task to get, I would think. So perhaps not the greatest strategy there from Days. Unless, of course, those tires will explode from Scornchy and Say. I don't know, Say is struggling though. He's losing a lot of time to Scornchy. Perhaps he getting himself damaged, or the tires are just very close to exploding. Shreya moves up over his teammate, P7, but he's gonna have that penalty, so they're gonna swap back around at some point anyway. Skill issue indeed. Look at this battle here between the Alfa Romeos. Dusty gets the move done into P7. So very nice recovery drive there from Dusty. He basically gets back to where he was. Pretty good stuff there from him. It's unfortunately spinning in the final corner. It's really just Days his race against the clock now. 2 more laps after this one. What's the gap now to the leader? 11 seconds, so he gained 2. I mean, he's not gonna make it then, but he might catch Palmer. Maybe. So we are really close again to the back of Dusty. These two are glued together at this point. Look at this. He's gonna go for the move. He is into the inside. A very routine move on his teammate. Gets a better exit though. Really close again. But no fighting into this section. Gunnar gets past Slayer right there for P11. Days now 3.2 behind Palmer. He doesn't go for the move. Front line. It's an easy pass on Caesar. Say, just pass on Misery. Gunnar, Adel, side by side though. Nice little bet. Oh, Gunnar almost spins. Catches it though. But that will give Julia the opportunity. Or not Julia Hightower the opportunity to get past. So now, Slayerized. Right behind Edeltonian. Final lap here, guys. Days 2.3 behind Palmer. So it seems like Squarsy just has some insane pace here, perhaps. Because in the final stint, because he's dropping Say, but Palmer isn't catching Say by that much. So, I don't know. Days obviously is catching, but Days has superior tires. But a goofy strategy. So, it does even out like that. Seems like Squarsy gonna get an easy, well, easy, I wouldn't say easy, but very straightforward win for our season. I mean, yeah, I think we can say that. Our season 13 champion. Because he is, I don't think anyone can really catch him again, especially after winning this race. So he comes through the final corner. And I don't know officially if we crown him today, but he will be our new world champion. He's really happy about it, so he might be. At least he's the winner today. So Scornsy wins. Say he's gonna take third. He's gonna take fourth. Who am I kidding? Palmer takes P2 in the end, so some justice for Palmer being spun out. Perhaps he could have fought for the win, but Days with a goofy strategy finishes P3, 8 seconds, well 9 seconds off the lead, so not the greatest strategy. Gallirop takes P5, Sui takes P6, Dusty takes P7, and Sharia takes P8 after his penalty. Frontline takes P9, Caesar takes P10, Edeltonian takes P11, and it's a mystery who will be behind them. Driver of the day, Sharia Coleslaw. Came of course from P18, if I'm not mistaken. Too well in the top 8, so that's indeed a good race. Podium ceremony there, I do not care about it. GG's indeed feedback to Scornsy, who probably wins the championship here. Also fastest lap, so very dominant performance. Sui from 10th to 6th, also worth mentioning. And Sharia, of course, P8 from P16, so that's very nice. Well, we got some bozos here. I think perhaps Nikki is bozo of the week here. By spinning out twice on the same place and then leaving like a baby. And our driver of the day might have to be... I think we're going to follow the game and say Sharia. That's a pretty good race there from him. So, yeah, that's all from me. I'll wish you guys a nice evening, day, morning, whatever you're watching. And, yeah, goodbye.